In the vast universe where time and space seem to be but mere pulses in the breath of God, a miraculous event occurred even before you existed in this world. A choice that was not random, not a game of fate, but a divine plan, a design of the Creator. God chose you, not because of who you are, but because He saw something truly special in you, even before your soul was breathed into existence. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, why do I exist? Why does my life seem to be filled with challenges, storms that seem impossible to overcome? The answer sometimes is not found in what we see, but in the mysteries that God has laid out for us. Those challenges are not meant to make us fall, but to make us rise stronger, to show us that in every hardship, there is always an invisible hand lifting us, the hand of God. And do you know, every step, every decision, every moment in this life is part of His miraculous plan. God is not only the guide, but the divine light that illuminates the path you walk. Even though you cannot see Him, He is always present, like a loving Father, always beside you, always waiting, and always believing in you. So are you ready to embark on this journey with me? Let God lead you through the challenges so we can discover the hidden secrets of life, the wonderful things He has arranged, things you would never expect. The reason you are here on this planet is not by chance, not a random meeting between the endless universe and you. You are God's magnificent arrangement, a star chosen from billions of souls wandering, lost, submerged in darkness, yearning to once again see the radiant glow of the sun. Recall the moment you were born, when the universe was silent and all the galaxies stopped spinning, as if time and space themselves had to pause to witness your arrival. In that instant, a flame ignited in your heart, a pure light from deep within, as if everything in the universe was turning toward you, yearning to find the answer to its own existence. But you, do you know, you are the answer. Your existence is the connection between the dreams of lost souls, unformed desires, hopes that have not yet been lit. You are not just an individual, but a part of a grand story, a mystical journey that only those who dare to face themselves can understand. Imagine, every step you take on this earth is not just a simple step. Every time your foot touches the ground, the earth trembles, not because you passed by, but because the universe recognizes that you are fulfilling a mission that you yourself have yet to fully comprehend. The light of the sun, whether dim or shining brightly, will illuminate your path. And sometimes you will realize that darkness is not the scariest thing. Darkness is just a part of life, where the true light from within you will shine brightly, like a torch leading lost souls, until finally they find the true light of their own. It begins with the miracles that you yourself have never thought of. Even before you were born, you were already a part of the great plan that God created. Among countless souls yearning to see the sun, you were chosen by Him. Your story is not a coincidence, nor is it random. It is a calling, a choice made in the vast universe, where millions of souls have prayed, desperately searched, but in the end, God chose you. He breathed into your soul an eternal breath, and from that moment, you were not just a being, but a part of a divine plan nurtured by boundless love. Even before you appeared in this world, you carried within you a mission, a challenge that not everyone could overcome. These challenges are not smooth paths, nor are they easy days. You will not only face difficulties, but you will confront harsh conditions, challenges that many could never imagine. God did not choose you just to survive, but to grow in these challenges, to become an indispensable part of the greatness He has ordained. These challenges are endless. They come at you like crashing waves, each one more powerful, each tied to a deep lesson. Every time you fall, you rise again, not just because you want to, but because within you is an indescribable strength. That strength comes from God, from the firm belief that He is always with you, guiding you through treacherous paths, sometimes through suffering. But with each step, you know that each one is a prayer of gratitude, Each hardship is an opportunity for you to show your thankfulness to Him. And then, the next challenges come, but you are not alone. God is present in every breath, every gesture, every thought of yours. He never abandons you, even when you feel like you have nothing left, even when the darkness around you seems to swallow everything. God is the light, the endless source of encouragement, the firm support that allows you to rise stronger than ever before. God has given you a sacred mission, a calling that only you can fulfill. The challenges you face are not only battles on the outside, but are also inner battles of your soul. And in every moment of that, God is always with you, like a great companion, like a loving father, ready to lift you up every time you fall. You continue like a long river, flowing through waterfalls, overcoming treacherous paths without ever stopping. Each challenge is a painting that shapes your life, each brushstroke marked by pain and hope, but above all, by the irreplaceable presence of God. He is the Creator, the Eternal Father, and the companion in every step you take. When you enter your career, it is one of the first great challenges you must face. Sleepless nights, failures that seem impossible to overcome, and risky, important decisions. Every decision you make is not just a choice, but a profound lesson in perseverance and trust in the Creator. God never leaves you. He always watches over each of your steps, silently yet steadfastly, like a guiding light in the darkest of times. When you face challenges in your career, you realize that success does not come from luck or randomness, but from those difficult moments, from tireless work and from faith in God. Failures are lessons, successes are blessings, but nothing is more precious than the feeling that every step you take is accompanied by God. In moments when you feel like you cannot go on, He reaches out His hand to lift you, helping you stand and continue. Looking back on those moments, you realize that God is not just an invisible source of encouragement, but an infinite strength, the reason you never give up, never surrender. The story within your family is yet another challenge, no less profound and difficult. Family is where you find love, but it is also where you face pain, conflict, and unavoidable contradictions. When you feel tired, when you feel like you can't go on, you remember God's presence in your life. He is the one who brings peace amidst the storms, the one who helps you be patient, forgive, and love even when everything seems unrepairable. In moments when family tensions rise, when you feel like you are standing at a crossroads, not knowing where to turn, it is God who brings the light. He is not only your solid support, but also the source of strength that helps you overcome the hardest trials in family life. When you face hurt, separation, or even misunderstandings, God is always with you, reminding you that love and patience are the keys to healing all wounds. Thus, the challenges keep coming, intertwining throughout your life. In those dark moments, when you think you cannot go any further, just turning back to God gives you the strength to rise again. God is great. He will never leave you, no matter the circumstances. He is always ready to listen to your prayers, as long as you are patient and trust in Him. The more challenges you face, the more you realize that life is not just a passage of days. Each day is an opportunity for you to express your faith in God, to learn, and to grow. Your career is not just about the material success you achieve, but about the values you cultivate from within. Family is not just a place where joy exists without challenges, but a place where you learn to love unconditionally, forgive, and grow. And with every step you take, you feel more clearly the miraculous presence of God. You cannot imagine the challenges He has prepared for you, but one thing you know for sure, God will never leave you. The waves of trials crash against you, pulling you away from the shore of peace. But each time you fall, you rise again, not because of your own strength, but because of the strength God has given you. In each of those moments, He is never far from you, His light shining and guiding your every step. Imagine those dark moments, when you stand at the crossroads of life, where only silence and darkness envelop you. Decisions that seem impossible to make when everything around you collapses, when the road ahead is unclear and full of hardships. And in those moments, when you have almost lost all hope, it is God who opens a shining door, a path that you cannot see, but one that He has already drawn for you. God is the only light you can see in the night. He is not only your protector, but also the one who gives you strength to rise and continue walking with unshakable faith. The trials don't just come from the outside. Sometimes they are inner battles, thoughts, emotions, and worries that make you feel like you are about to collapse. But do you know? In those moments, God never abandons you. He understands every emotion, every pain in your heart, and in those moments of weakness, He gives you a great gift: patience, peace of soul, and a miraculous strength that helps you face every challenge. Then, as you enter a new phase of life, after feeling like you've weathered many storms, you find that new challenges appear. There are challenges from the people you love most, from family relationships, from the invisible struggles between heart and mind. But have you ever felt that, no matter what happens, God is always with you, even in times when you cannot see Him? In your family, you will learn to forgive, to love even when your heart is aching, to be patient even when relationships seem irreparable. You will face moments of great trial when love is tested to the limit, when the relationship between you and your loved ones becomes strained. But in all those moments, you will feel God's presence. He is the one who helps you see the good in challenges, the source of strength that helps you overcome each storm to become stronger, more resilient, and more generous. God is not only great, but He is your companion, your loving Father, the one who leads and protects you from all the suffering and difficulties in life. The deeper you go into the trials, the more you realize that no trial is in vain if you have God by your side. Every storm you overcome, every hardship you face is a step forward in the journey of perfection. God is not only great, but He is your companion, your loving Father, the one who leads and protects you from all the suffering and difficulties in life. The deeper you go into the trials, the more you realize that no trial is in vain if you have God by your side. Every storm you overcome, every hardship you face is a step forward in the journey of perfection. Thus, your life continues with trials that never end, with waves that never cease to rise. But the special thing is, throughout that journey, you will increasingly realize that God's presence is not only a miracle, but the most important thing. He is the Creator, the source of strength, and the unwavering source of encouragement. God will always be with you whenever you need Him, to lift you up, to help you stand strong, to guide you through every difficulty and challenge. And when you look back at the journey you've been through, you will see that every step, no matter how difficult, painful, or even the times you have fallen, has a reason. Every challenge, every hardship is a gift from God, an opportunity for you to grow and rise stronger than ever before. God chose you not to live in darkness, but to shine like a star in the vast sky. He has given you strength that nothing can break, a faith that nothing can shake. So never forget that you are not alone on this journey. God is always with you in every moment, every thought, every smile, and every tear. He is your eternal friend, your Holy Father who will guide you through every storm, not just for you to survive, but to live fully, to be the person He created you to be. Every challenge is just a chapter in your story, and your story is not over. He still has many wonders for you to discover. So what will you do next? Will you let life pass by, or will you step out and face every challenge with the belief that God is always by your side? Share your thoughts with us right below this video so we can pray together, share together, and continue walking the path that God has laid out. And if this story has touched your heart, don't forget to come back for the next video. We will continue exploring the wonders that God has given each of us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening, and remember, God is always with you. wherever you are, whatever you do, and your life will always be full of miracles as long as you believe.